Hey Wrestling Fans Nation, Michael here with a Smackdown review of 11 for the 11th, 22nd, 16 edition for uh, Smackdown. So we start off the night with a segment. Jim McMahon opened the show, and James Ellsworth and AJ Styles come out saying um, that he helped out the Blue Brand and all this, and that James Ellsworth gets a contract out of it. Well, James Ellsworth comes out and he got a neck brace on, he and AJ said, why don't you put that contract up on the line? And Ellsworth was like, I'm hurt, but then he's like, I'll screw it, I'll face you tonight, and he put his contract up for the line. We'll get to that later on in the show. So that was the opening segment. The first match of the night was Kalisto versus The Miz for the IC Championship. Um, the Miz beat Kalisto um, by help of somebody, and I can't remember. I think Baron Corbin and The Miz took advantage of it and saw crushing finale. Kalisto to get the IC Championship back. Well, it was never taken, but retained the IC Championship. And then Dolph Ziggler attacked Miz, super kicked Miz while he was at the ramp. And yeah, that was the end of that segment. Dolph Ziggler did not perform tonight, which was weird, but nah, whatever. Then we had the Ascension versus the Hype Bros versus the Usos versus American Alpha, and the winner gets a chance at the tag team titles at TLC. A lot of matches is taking place at TLC. I kind of like some of the matches for SmackDown, um, but the American Alpha, all the Vaudevillains was in it too. American Alpha wins the match, um, so they're going to be facing Rhino and Heath Slater at SmackDown at SmackDown. So I don't know how long Heath Slater and Rhino is going to have the titles, but I don't see them losing them anytime soon. So I think they're gonna let Heath Slater have his little title run with the titles. So bravo. So yeah. Then we had Natalia versus Becky Lynch. Um, Becky Lynch wins with the armbar that she uses. I forget the word that she uses for that, but she wins with the armbar. Um, woo, and then the person she's facing at TLC, she came out and attacked her. I gotta get caught up with SmackDown Superstars. I never really did a SmackDown review in a long time, and I'm just gonna start doing them. So you gotta bear with me. I'm having trouble remembering SmackDown Superstars. So, and then we had Kane versus Byron Corbin. I didn't pay attention to that match. I seen that Kane won from fast forwarding it from DVR. Woo woo. I'm sick of Kane. Kane, listen, dude. Listen, Kane. Listen. I respect everything you've done for the company. I respect, all the years you put in. I respect, your championship runs. I respect everything. I respect Brothers of Destruction. But you need to go. Like, you need to go. No ifs, ands, or buts. You need to go. Um, you need to go. Um, so then we had the James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles. Um, James Ellsworth is amazing. No, this match was a ladder match for his contract, and they're still in Canada. I figured they would be out of Canada right now, but I guess they wanted to make their rounds in Canada since whatever. But yeah, they're in Canada still. They might be out of Canada next month or next week. But yeah, they're out of Canada and they're still in Canada. And it was Joey Ellsworth versus AJ Styles in a ladder match. James Ellsworth was selling his injuries from the neck and from the torso reason. When AJ Styles took off his shirt, he had thing, his his ribs closed up with a gurney thing. Um, so, but yeah, they had his ribs like that, and he was damaging the ribs, and Dean Ambrose come in. Dean Ambrose was supposed to take the night off. He was out of the arena. He's take the night off, and he came back every single time. Like every cutscene with Shane in it, and then Daniel Bryan. And one time he dressed it as the Mountie from back in the day, and Shane flipped out, and Daniel Bryan was like, Shane, just take the night off, take the week off. You've had a hard week, and just take it off, And Shane's like, well, that seems like a pretty good idea, and Daniel Bryan was like, Dean, I'm wondering why you're dressed as the Mountie. Dean's like, because I'm supposed to get all the bad guys, and something like the Mountie would say, and it was pretty funny. This is better to keep track of than Raw. I didn't really need to take that much notes. But Dean Ambrose came out as a hockey player and attacked AJ Styles. And AJ Styles hit the phenomenal forearm, and I'm like, oh my god, if he gets a contract, what was the point of the opening segment? But no, Ellsworth hit him with the no chin music, and AJ's foot got caught up between the two ropes, and Ellsworth climbed the ladder to receive the contract. And when SmackDown was going off the air, he was standing on top of the announcer table cheering with Dean Ambrose. So that was SmackDown in a nutshell. I'm not gonna be making a very big video because it ain't much, and it wasn't much. But I hope you enjoyed this, and if you're wanting more, reviews like SmackDown for upcoming SmackDown events, let me know in the comments below. And if you want an NXT review tomorrow, which I'm planning on doing, let me know down below. I love you guys to death, and subscribe if you're not subscribing. If you're just appearing on this channel, subscribe for more for more videos. And yeah, I will be reviewing TLC next week too, or not next week, but 2 weeks from now. I think it's either this Sunday or next Sunday, and I think it's this Sunday. No, it's next Sunday. But I love you guys to death, and always remember, Jackhammer City, bitch. Now, Suplex City, bitch. Peace.